Oh, hey, Soze.
Hey, how you doing, Angel?
Hey, what's up, Soze? How you doing?
Yeah, not much. Finally. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Really? How's it? How was
Uh,
the aneurysm inducing job of having power been
I
going?
mean, it's been fantastic. There's been a lot of growing pains, a lot of work, a lot of boring bullshit, but it's been a good time. We're getting set up, training our new marshals, getting things set in place. We got four cops fired in the last 2 weeks, and we got criminal charges pending against one of them on the docket right now.
Four police fired. Did we?
That's right.
What were the names?
First one was Forte. He is Well, used to be a CIB detective. He tried to bribe one of our clerks into giving him a weapons license, basically. Um, she wouldn't do it because he failed the basic checks. So we went through an investigation on that. We got him fired. Next up was Maeve. She kind of quit, but I count her in the fired counter because she quit because the next person on this list, Cohen Riker, we caught him editing his statements prior to sending out a FOIA, basically deleting
Ooh.
potential evidence that could be used against him in a court. And yeah, no go. So
Is
he's
that
got
all
evidence
logged
basically
when they
charging
edit
him
it or
too.
what?
Yep, it's logged and
Oh,
everything.
what a
It's
dumb motherfucker.
caught in 4K. So
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, this is.
And then the fourth one was Croc because he was being dumb.
Oh, I'm surprised she's still alive. Honestly, I remember punching that guy in the head in Mission Row 5 or 6 years ago, and he went into a coma.
Yeah, well, he pulled through it. He became a police officer. He managed to get himself like 13 dabs in a day or something like that, and then they fired him.
Oh,
We were running an investigation into him, and now he's potentially involved in an investigation where it's believed that he might have hired a gang to steal the SIM card from the officer that fired him, so he could put together a corruption dossier on her to get her fired.
hmm. Hey, is there anyone in this
It's a
room?
whole thing. I don't think so.
Oh,
I think it might just be Dex.
gosh.
Yeah, Dex Italian, two of our rookies.
You know that whole honesty thing, and remember I said a while back I probably have something I need to tell you, just needed to wait a bit, and you were sort of
Uh
confused with
huh.
it.
Sure.
Okay, well, is the statute of limitations still 30 days?
Yes, it is.
Okay. When I was on an enraging experience of rebellion, I shot Slex in the head.
The police officer.
Yeah, the pussy asshole that I told everything about. Listen, okay, you got.
Oh, so
I want to explain it to you from my side and let you understand the agony
okay.
in which this stupidity brought upon my brain. It was either that or I jumped out the fucking window. And honestly, I didn't feel like jumping out the
Okay.
window. This dumb motherfucker, okay? He talked to me and said, "Hey, listen, I'll look into it. I'll look into it with all this treason bullshit and all how searches were happening." I was saying, "Hey, we even talked about that. You need a warrant, right, for a search to be lawful. It doesn't matter. Back in the old
Mm-hmm.
Constitution, mind you, I don't know what it's like these days. I need to reread it, but." I told him this, and he still went out of his way to go and do a search knowingly of a person's property, went through it all, came out, and then just acted like he did nothing. And listen, it might not seem like that much to you, but back then, this was at the stepping stone of either me going full blown insane, well, what the people would think is insane, and doing what happened anyway, or trying to release my tension in a way that isn't so drastic. And listen, he's got a shootable face, a punchable face, and it just happened. But the reason I didn't say anything specifically about it is because the only way anything bad could have happened is if I said it to anybody within the 30 days. But you're the only person that knows, and it's after that. So technically, I haven't committed a crime because there's no evidence of the crime. And I just wanted to let you know that if he's ever around and he says I'm an asshole, that's why. Okay.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you coming clean about this. am I going to have to be running into instances of you gunning down police officers because they
No.
piss you off in the future?
No. This was before the Constitution shit and the storming of the DOJ shit. You know, a lot has changed since then. This was back
Right.
when I was a fucking quote unquote sovereign citizen person or whatever. But you know, maybe in the history books they'll say I was a good guy because the history changed, so we get to write it now. So
Well, we do get to write the history books. So, okay. Listen, I don't think this is that much new information outside of you just outright admitting to it because I've already seen reports suggesting this. So,
oh yeah,
um, okay, all right, that's fine. I appreciate you letting me know. The honesty is very much appreciated.
yeah.
I think it goes without saying that that shit can't ever happen now because
Oh,
that's your past,
of course.
right? But we're looking to the future now. So
The
the actions that you take now matter.
I believe in the law now. Back then I didn't as much. But there's a reason why, you know, everything led to that, I guess. And, well, here we are. We got a law that works, makes sense, people working with each other. So it shouldn't happen
All right, very
again.
good.
Unless they pull a gun on me, of course.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's legal, then that's a whole other ordeal. So
Well, technically, it was illegal back then. He was breaching constitutional rights, and they pulled a gun on me first, so I started clapping.
yeah, well, that's an argument to be had in court. This isn't a courtroom, so
Yep. And we can't have that argument anymore because it was the old constitution and over 30 days ago. So, you know, he say, she say, whatever. Who knows?
okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, I just want to forget about it. To be honest with you, let's just forget about your past because it's not really important anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, no
I mean, it
problem.
is important, but like it's not materially relevant to your doing your job.
Of
Basically,
course,
you know.
of course. You know, but the skeletons in the closet. That's the one that could have been like, you know, you'd be like, oh, he admitted it, but
Yeah.
I
Well, the
did
thing
it, so
about
it is what
skeletons
it
in the
is.
closet, it's only a shock if someone opens your closet and the skeleton falls on them. It's another
Mm,
thing if you pull out the skeleton, you dress it up really fancy like and go to the
yeah,
birthday party.
put a sheriff hat on and a stupid, goofy ass face that looks like Slack's head. Yeah, it's a little different.
Exactly.
Okay,
It's
well that's
different.
good.
Yeah, it's
I
different.
mean, he
So
survived, so it's I aim for the ear, so it was
he's probably gonna
all meant to
die. He's
happen.
been in ICU for 2 weeks now. I don't know if you heard.
Oh, what happened this time?
Well, I guess I don't know exactly specifically, but he met up with the person he believed to be the Polito Punisher, the PP, and I guess he gunned him down on top of Mount Chiliad or something.
He got gunned down by somebody calling themselves PP.
Yeah, PP.
Ooh, Jesus. I mean, listen, when you really think about it, logically and morally, he also got shot by another cop before that because of his incompetence. So, realistically, I think the odds are against him rather than me in this situation anyway. So, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, 100%. Well,
Alrighty.
have you caught up with the case board? Seen what we've been getting up to recently?
I have not. I was actually planning to just tap my feet around and see who's doing what, where, and whatnot. But I will be reading that for sure. I was gonna, I don't know what the PD situation is, the mayor situation. But I'm sure it's a clusterfuck, and I'd love to see how much of a clusterfuck it is.
You haven't heard?
Oh, I haven't seen or heard anything, so I'm here,
Oh, do you
with
want
my
me to
fresh suit
spoil
on.
you, or do you want to find out yourself?
Oh no, I'd love to find. Well, unless you think I need to know beforehand, but I think I'm going to enjoy whatever it is because I'm a fucking asshole.
Nah, you don't need to know beforehand. I guess I'll just leave you with this. It was recently announced to the city like 30 minutes ago, and Twatter had a lot of hot takes. So
Wait, what was actually announced?
the new chief of police.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hired them last night at the request of Nino. I set them up with their keys and everything.
Oh, cool. Okay. I mean, wonder who was complaining about that. If it's criminals
About what?
complaining, wouldn't that mean it's a good thing?
No, I mean, it was more so like I don't want to. You can look it up yourself if you want to see what they were
Yeah, I'll
saying.
see it. I'll see it.
It
I'll
was
see it.
everyone, criminals and just regular people and cops, just complaining. So
Okay,
all
well, I
right,
mean,
well,
if he makes the wrong choice, he can
listen,
get his ass kicked. That's how it works.
yeah. We put together some SOPs for some of those things like the drones and whatnot. We haven't had a need to use them yet because a lot of the investigations we've been running are still internal affairs stuff. We're just basically closing up a lot of previous investigations that Pred opened. We're looking to potentially start moving in on as a group in Chumash. We want to try and deconstruct a little bit about them, learn some
Okay.
more opening case into them. So that's actually something that Calhoun and Dex are working on in the other room.
Okay.
Have you met them yet?
I walked in there and then I walked out because I was just preparing myself, but they looked busy, so.
Right. I mean, they're just doing paperwork. They've been doing paperwork all day.
Oh, they like doing that shit.
I mean, they don't like it. They're rookies. They don't have much choice besides doing paperwork.
Oh. Oh, okay. They have
Yeah,
to hit
I
a
want to get
quota or something.
some. No, it's just like if they don't have a marshal with them, they can't go out there and do field work as much unless they're directly assigned to it. So I've been busy today doing judge things. I haven't been able to take them out directly.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm going to be scooting around and talking to people. I don't mind if they come in the back and get bored shitless. It'll be up to them.
Yeah, I mean, you can ask them.
Oh,
Let's go. I want to introduce you to them. I think it'd
sure.
be good if you met them.
Just so they're a lower rank than me.
Yeah, they're rookies. They're below you.
Okay.
You can see the roster in the marshal reports if you look it up.
Yeah,
By the
sure.
way, you should bookmark the case board and you should bookmark the roster and all that stuff.